Our next topic is your baby's temperature. Babies actually have a range for a normal temperature, and that is 97 to 99.4. Here in the NICU, we don't like 97, so we'll try to warm your baby up, but at home, that is an accurate range for your baby's temperature. The best place and the best way to take your baby's temperature is actually under the arm. There's two ways to do that. The first way is to go straight from the front, try to get into the middle of the under the arm here, and hold it down. Now your baby's gonna scream and cry and act like you're hurting them, but you're not. If you get a low reading, I always check under the other arm. And I always check because sometimes when you're fighting with your baby to hold that thermometer in, it'll actually go out the back. And you're actually getting a temperature behind the baby and not of the actual baby's temperature. So the way I like to do it is to go straight alongside the baby. So you're going to go straight up and down, and that way you can hold the thermometer and the arm at the same time, and it doesn't tend to wiggle out nearly as easily. Again, they'll be screaming, but I promise you, you are not hurting your baby. Okay, so how can we maintain our baby's temperature? One of the ways is we need to keep our thermostat set at 72 degrees. That is what they recommend. If you have the crib on an outer wall, you need to move it to an inside wall of your house. Keep it away from windows. We also recommend always keeping wet clothes off of your baby. Keep your baby away from any drafty areas. If you're going to have your baby outside, make sure that you always keep a hat on them, especially in windy conditions. Okay, so let's talk about our baby's temperature. If you take your baby's temperature, and let's say your baby's temperature is maybe 97.2, 97.3, and you're like, well, Michelle said that was normal, but I want to warm my baby up. The fastest way to warm your baby up is to actually do kangaroo care. That is also known as skin to skin. It sounds a little strange telling you to warm your baby up, we need to get your baby naked, but that's going to be the best way. So you're going to warm your baby up, you're going to get her naked, put her right against your chest, and you can either cover it with a blanket or put her down in your clothes, and if you can, leave her there for at least an hour. You need to wait a full hour to recheck your baby's temp to see if it worked. We're not patient people. We like to try to check in 5 or 10 minutes, but you're not going to be accurate unless you wait a full hour. Now let's say we don't have time to do kangaroo care. We have other kids, we have other things we need to do. Some other ways that we can keep our babies warm and warm our babies up is you can actually layer their clothing. We've always been told, always cover the head, the hands, and the feet. So you can put a hat on, you can put little mittens on and little booties on. Also, if they're in a short sleeve onesie like this, you can cover them in a long sleeved sleeper and layer their clothes. Keep that on and add the sleeper to it. Again, whatever change we make, we have to wait a full hour to see if it worked. Now let's say it's just the opposite. Let's say we take our baby's temperature and it's 99.2. And you're like, well, that's still normal, but it's getting up there. So I want to cool my baby off. If they're in something long sleeved, you're going to put a little short sleeved onesie on, and then take the hat, the mittens, and the booties off. Anything you do to change, you're going to wait a full hour and recheck your baby's temperature again. Again, remember, your baby's normal baby temperature is 97 to 99.4.